So where do you begin? How do you apply it to your own business? Well, first of all, it's got to be purpose-driven. It's not about ratings or testimonials or any other kind of generic label. It's about what those things do for your customers. Some examples. If your business is a vineyard, let your customers share reviews of their favorite wine pairings. Higher education can leverage UGC to allow instructor or course ratings or alumni video testimonials. A financial site can show thumbs up or thumbs down for different investments. Healthcare can have patient testimonials, video testimonials. A good rule of thumb, and this works in a lot of cases, most cases actually, is to determine what content your users are looking for and let them provide it to each other. That can be a very powerful thing. So now we are going to have Patrick Lapenna join us and tell us a little bit about Grand Rapids Community College and what GRCC and social are doing. So let's get Patrick on. Patrick, are you there?
Yes, I am. Can everybody hear me on both voice over IP and teleconference?
We can hear you on both here, Patrick.
Okay, great.
Thanks.
So just to give you a little background and history of Grand Rapids Community College, we were founded in 1914, and for 95 years we've been serving the community's education needs. We now have two campuses, one our main campus in downtown Grand Rapids and another in the Lakeshore area, and we are actually expanding our downtown campus significantly to deal with our increased demand. We also have excellent technical training and workforce development resources and facilities. These are non-credit classes for for non-traditional students. And probably what everyone thinks of us for is affordable transfer credit for students going on to continue their education at other institutions. And we really strive to be accessible to all students. Next slide. Thanks. So our approach to social media is essentially driven by the requirements of our students. That is to say, all of our students sort of have expectations that are built up around social media from what they're doing, in their day-to-day lives. We also have a core group of early adopters among our staff and faculty who every new piece of technology that we roll out, they are literally waiting at the door to start working with it. And maybe a little unusual for an institution of our size, we do have superb resources in video production. We have our own college television channel, and we have our own in-house production facilities, so we have a lot of resources there. So, with social media, essentially, we've started to test the waters. I would say we're about ankle deep right now in social media applications like Facebook and Twitter, and gradually working our way into it. We have a growing interest in among our student population for these types of applications and in this sort of media, and we have a lot of areas on campus that are recognizing the value of social media and are getting interested and excited about it due to some of the early adopters or the experimenters with these types of areas. Next slide. So to start, here we have a very active YouTube channel. We have almost 1,000 videos that have been uploaded to date. These videos include everything from our award-winning television productions, class lectures, and anything related to classroom work, and all of our advertising and marketing promotions. These are all on our YouTube channel. The advantage there is that they can easily be used in classroom and website presentations. Anybody can embed it anywhere. We have a lot of opportunity to leverage that content in ways that we didn't even expect when we produced it. Facebook, we're becoming more and more active on Facebook. We have pages for the college, our alumni, and several specific programs. We also have, of course, a lot of groups for our student organizations, athletics teams, and areas of and issues of interest. So some of these may have been created by our faculty and staff. Some of them are created by students and others in our community. I think if you went out there and looked at some of this stuff, you can sometimes be surprised at how these communities have sort of self-organized around a particular issue, and they provide important feedback on our policies and programs. It does offer another mode of communication for students or for community members to be able to get in touch with us. For example, a student asking, how can I start a student organization? Simply an easier for them to pose that question on your Facebook wall than actually track down the student organization coordinator on campus. We can promote campus events, also important dates from the academic calendar, and tie it into our YouTube channel. So we can integrate those two streams as well. Twitter, we've had some success with Twitter so far. We have a lot of pieces of information that essentially fit very easily under that 140 character limit, and it gives us the advantage of for specific programs like admissions. Again, sort of reinforce those important dates in a different format. So maybe somebody who is more comfortable getting it in that that Twitter interface rather than trying to track it down on a website. For our communications department, it is very marketing communications, community relations focused. So, for example, if there's an article that has been written about one of our programs or a campus activity, we can very easily post that to a Twitter feed. It's out there. It's accessible to a slightly different group of users. And another area that's using it is our IT help desk for any service alerts or system status events. The system is down, the system is back up again. You really can, pretty much short and to the point.